Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Chrysalis Invictus Tarot. And today I have for you just a general love reading. So we're going to take a look at what energies are present in your connection. If this does not speak to you, then this message is not for you. Take a moment now to connect in with yourself, connect in with your breath, connect with the earth beneath you. And from that grounded place, we are better able to understand what messages are and are not for us. So let's see what's going on in this love connection. So we have strength, the energy of Leo, and the Four of Cups. Gathering flowers on a windy day. So this is a connection that has been very okay, so for some of you, promiscuous, in the sense that there hasn't been a lot of stability in this connection. It's triggered a lot of relational issues. There have been periods of stagnance. I'm having trouble with words. Yeah. Okay. It's been stuck and full of love at the same time, or at least full of emotion. I feel like there's this blending energy where perhaps there's some issues in this relationship in what's the word that I'm looking for? Entanglement, where there's difficulty knowing when you're projecting on them or when it's you and when it's them. But those lines are really blurred. And the Ten of Cups came out reversed. I'm not reading reversals strictly, but I am noting that it came out reversed. Yeah, so at the center of this connection is this feeling of fulfillment, of happiness. So perhaps at the very beginning of the relationship, this really felt meant to be. It felt like something, where you could connect with them, or you connected with this person in a way that you had never connected with someone before. And then there's been these like trials. Different tools are required, tools that you did not possess, sleepless nights. This doesn't seem like something... so our Knight of Pentacles came out reversed. Oh, that's Page of Pentacles. Nope. It's Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Yeah, it's like... it's this feeling of immature love that it creates anxiety. But what I'm seeing here is that there's a self-love deficit. So it could be on one or both sides that, in not loving ourselves, we are not able to show up for other people. And so this has triggered this back and forth. There's periods of being stuck. There's periods of one or the other. I'm really feeling like this is not a situation where there's a clear cut sort of like one person messes up. Like, so this reading is asking you to take responsibility for, the parts of this connection that you are responsible for. So the formalizing of this connection has taken a lot of hard work. The connection itself is a lot of work, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I'm really feeling like the main characteristic here and the thing that is complicating everything is a mutual fear. Like there's some sort of fear or feeling of inadequacy and anxiety, and like it's people who cannot accept good things in their life, that are living out a pattern of dysfunction. Temperance, yeah, and there's a need for balance. Okay, so there could be some power playing happening in this relationship with this immature sort of love energy, that there were power plays happening. And so, you know, maybe one person seeks to be more dominant, or it makes them feel safe to be more dominant and to have that control. What a powerful connection. Knave of Pentacles. Again, there's a very like a visceral, sensual connection here that I want to say it's very fiery and very earthy. And it's almost like the earth gets thrown on the fire, and the fire rises up, and the fire destroys, and then it's just, there's a river running through it, and it's complicated. Six of Wands. Can you be real? Can you be open? Can you be honest? Can you be vulnerable? This is the question that's being asked of you here. Is there space for that? Are you comfortable with that? Is this a person that makes you feel joy, that makes you feel happiness, that makes you feel whole? Can you put down your weapons? Can you trust that this person also has your best interests at heart? So setting aside, you know, whatever feelings you have for them, does this feel good? Or is this connection does it feel painful? I feel like there's someone on the periphery of this relationship who gives advice, or who is like a go-to person, and their point of view is coloring how you or your person are feeling about this relationship. But it's a big connection. Yeah, it's a big connection. It's a big connection. It's almost like being together is like being alone. There's a feeling of familiarity with this person that feels really stable. It feels like home. And it also feels enormous. So it'd be understandable that the energies would feel unstable here or scary. I am going to take a few advice cards, see what it says. So really overall what I'm getting here, I mean, with all the major arcana and the court cards, this is a very powerful connection. We had the 10 of Cups at the center. I'm just really struggling to give a fully positive outcome in these readings, in these love readings, because I feel like it can perpetuate unhealthy cycles. And I really feel like it's up to you to take responsibility, you know, on the spectrum of dysfunction. Like, how bad is this anxiety that keeps you up at night? You know, how much longer do you want to continue to tame this beast, or to put in this work? Is this worthwhile work? Like, I can see that it could be. But putting down your weapons, like dropping your defenses. If you're not able to do that, if you're not able to, you or your person, bring vulnerability into the situation, it will continue as it is. Teacher, I have the divine wisdom of the universe within me, and I openly share it with the world. Yeah, so I really feel like this relationship is teaching you a lot. So take a step back. Take a step back. Get some space. Maybe you already have that space. Confidence. I am confident in all that I do. That's that self-love component that we saw earlier, that we're building this strength, this courage, this self-love, in order to mature this love. I think that there's an aspect of this love that is immature, that is also like sometimes that can make it feel really nice, like you're connected in this innocent sort of way. But this is an immaturity that kind of, it's like when you go home, if there's any dysfunction from your home, like with your siblings or your parents, how that just gets amplified when you go home. It's almost like you become a teenager again or something like that. And those dynamics start to play themselves out. It's almost like that with this person. So be really honest with yourself about whether this is healthy or not. Because on a spectrum, there is a low level of this kind of situation where it would be, you know, you can work this out, like you're almost there, you're getting there. Then there's the other end where this is a, you know, this is a situation that you might want to think about moving on from, because it's causing so much disruption, and it is causing disruption. You know, sometimes it's better to walk away from those sorts of things. Ametrine, yeah, intuition. I am fully aligned with my intuition. I trust this powerful wisdom to guide me. So coming into this space of your third eye, closing your eyes, and I want you to pull the image of your person into the space between your eyebrows into your third eye. And as you visualize them and you imagine them standing before you, where do you feel them in your body? How do you feel? Butterflies can sometimes mean fear. Are you afraid of them? How does it feel to stand in front of them? We want a love that feels like home, that feels comfortable, and not the home that you came from that's dysfunctional, but the home that you are looking to build for yourself. A functional, healthy love. I'm going to leave it there for you guys. Thank you for joining. Take care.